In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step checklist to gaining over 100 followers per day on Instagram entirely organically. Let's not waste any time and get right into it. First things first, I want you to post daily. Now, if you want to grow faster, the more quality content you have out there, getting you impressions, getting you awareness, the faster you're going to be able to grow. Think about it. Every single time that you post on Instagram, you've got a chance of hitting the explore page. You've got a chance of ranking on the hashtag. You've got a chance that someone will share your content with their friend by tagging them. You've got the chance that someone will share it to their story. And so the more often that you post, the more times this will happen, just based off basic probability. Now, on top of this, if you start posting daily, you should, in theory, get better at creating content, because the more you do something, the better you become at it. Which means not only have you got more chances to grow, but your content will improve every single day for weeks, months, maybe even the whole year. So if you're serious about building your audience in 2021, commit to posting daily. It's a tried and tested strategy that many people have used to grow their audience. I've seen case studies of people that might spend 4 hours on a post and they post every single day and they've used it to blow up. But don't make your content. Overloading the platform with bad content will have the reverse effect. It'll slow down your growth and eventually you'll stop growing altogether. So make sure that when you're posting, it's actually good. Now, you don't have to have the fanciest graphics or the best design skills to be able to make good content unless that's what your account is all about, like great design. If that's the pillar of your account, being known for great design, then obviously, yes, you need great design. But if you're talking about personal finance or health and fitness or any of these things here, the quality of the graphics doesn't have to be impressive or incredible as long as the quality of what you're actually saying and what information you're giving people is great. I've seen accounts that just repost their tweets and blow up on Instagram because the value inside of those tweets is really, really good. And they're talking about great principles, they're giving people good advice, and it's blown up their accounts with zero design ability just by sharing interesting stuff. So put in that extra time to create great content, whether it be through getting better at designing, because yes, that's one avenue, or whether it be through being more thoughtful with the actual content itself that you're posting. Number 2 is you need to optimize your hashtags. And this is something that you can do once at the start and then sort of forget about for a couple months. Posting daily gives you more opportunities to rank your content. And so if you add in hashtags every time you're posting and you're posting more consistently, your chances of showing up on these hashtags is going to massively increase. Now, I talk about hashtags every second video, or just about every video, it almost feels like. So I'm not going to go on and on about the specifics of hashtags in this video. What I'll do instead is I'll link my hashtag tutorial in the description of this one. So once you're finished with this video, you can watch that to learn how I do my hashtag research and how you can do it very effectively as well. But use targeted hashtags that are specific to your content and specific to your account so that your content is ranking in the right places and you're gaining the right followers. You want to make sure that the hashtags aren't so big that you're never ever going to rank on them, but also not so small that there's no benefit to actually ranking on them. Like I say, just watch the tutorial after this video is done. Also, side note, I've linked my Instagram crash course in the description as well. So if you want to learn more in-depth strategies to grow organically and start making money on Instagram, you can go through that. And if you join today, it's just $9. Number 3, you're posting daily, you've got hashtags. The next thing you need to be doing is spending 30 minutes a day engaging with your ideal audience through hashtags and accounts that they hang out on. What I want you to do is find 10 Instagram accounts / hashtags that your target audience hangs out on. The people that you're trying to get in front of, follow those accounts, comment on them, like their photos, etc. And then I want you to go out there and spend 30 minutes a day just engaging in the comment section of those accounts and those hashtags. Liking comments, dropping your own comments, replying to comments, liking the posts. All of these things here, which is going to get your face in front of more of your ideal audience. And then this is going to drive people back to your profile. And assuming that you keep improving your content and it's looking great, by doing this, you're going to get a lot of followers because people will find your account, they'll go to your profile, and then they see a ton of awesome content. And they're like, damn, I don't want to miss out on this guy's content because they already are over here engaging with this person who talks all about yoga and has great content on yoga. You're a yoga teacher, you're engaging on them. They find your account, they come across your account, they're interested in the same stuff that you post about, and so they obviously will be going ahead and following you to see more of it. Now, this strategy is great because it allows you to make new friends, build new followers, and get new customers into your business if you're promoting some sort of product or service. Now, it's not going to get you insane numbers. This is not a strategy that will get you hundreds or thousands of followers every single day. It's a small part of the whole strategy that I'm going to show you today that'll help you gain 100 or more per day. But this one strategy alone is probably something that's going to get you 10, 20, 30 targeted followers per day. So it's not massive numbers, but there's a couple benefits to it. Number one is they're going to be really engaged. So because you've got some sort of prior connection with these people, they're following you and you've already engaged with them. You've already replied to their comments. You've already talked to them in the DMs or something along this. So it's almost like there's more of a connection there than just a random follower who just randomly found your account. You've got some rapport with them, so they're more likely to engage with you. And this is likely to drive your engagement percentage up, which means you're more likely to rank on hashtags and get pushed and explore. And then secondly, these followers are more likely to turn into customers because you've got some sort of rapport with them, just like we talked about on the first point. They're more likely to trust you and then going to buy from you. Now, once again, similar to hashtags, I've got a full tutorial walking you through step by step how to do this, which is linked in the description as well. So after this video, you can go check that out. Now, the fourth thing that I want you to do every single day to gain 100 plus followers is a collaboration. Each day, I want you to reach out to a handful of people who are in your niche, similar audience, similar sized accounts, similar content, and you're going to offer to do a collaboration with them where you share your favorite piece of their content to your story and they share their favorite piece of your content to their story. And then what's going to happen is both of you are going to grow because you're going to be exposed to an audience of people who already follow an account talking about similar stuff to you. So they're already interested in that niche. They're exposed to your content, which you've been working on, you've been improving, you've been making better. They see that, they come to your profile. Boom, just like that, you've got a bunch of new targeted followers, and so has the other person that you've worked with, and you've just made a new friend out of it. Now for this, all you have to do is reach out to maybe 5 to 10 people a day, send them a message, be like, hey, would you be interested in doing some cross promotion? Or maybe you start off with just replying to a story, being friendly, talking to them, and then down the line, you guys say, hey, would you be interested in doing a cross promotion? Now, assuming you've got similar audiences, interested in similar things, this will work really well. Before the explore page existed and before hashtags were a big thing, this is actually how I grew my first Instagram account at millionaire.dream. We would literally, I would post 6-7 times a day on that account, and usually about 1 or 2 of them were cross promotions with other accounts that were of a similar size, and we would just do that all day. Sometimes I'd even go up to 3 cross promotions in the feed and just pump it out, and that allowed me to gain hundreds of thousands of followers very quickly. But nowadays, especially with a personal brand, I wouldn't do this in your feed. I would instead do it on your story. So make this one a habit to grow your Instagram faster. Now, number 5 is once you've been doing this consistently for a couple weeks, I want you to dive through your analytics and look at what's working really well, and also take a look at what's working not so well or not working at all. Then I simply want you to do more of what is working and less of what is not working. Pretty straightforward. I know this sounds super obvious, but many people gloss over this idea, and it's actually something really important because the more you fine tune your content to be doing more of what's working and less of what's not working, the faster you're going to grow, the more engagement you're going to get, and the better you're going to rank inside of the algorithm. Same for any platform. If you notice something's working or a certain type of content is doing really, really well, then produce more of that content. Use the theory of the 80-20 rule, that 80% of the results come from 20% of the effort, and then go about using your analytics to find the 20% that gets that 80% of results, and then make that 20% your 100% to get 400% results. So 4 times the results for the same amount of time, just by focusing more on what's working and doubling down on that. Then number 6, last but definitely not least, is join the Instagram crash course. It's linked below. It's $9 if you join today, and that's going to give you more insightful information into growing and monetizing your Instagram profile in 2021. It's more step by step. It's less optimized for watch time than my YouTube videos, so I can explain things a bit more in depth. There's a lot more value in there. So if you want to learn more about Instagram and you're serious about getting results, join that today. That's it for this video. If you want to see more of these, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I will see you all next time.